Okay. For now, it's you and I, Ambrose. But let's look at Fitsin. I said it earlier, and the Fitsin is like the Okomo oil of the pharmaceutical sector. Fitsin did 3 naira plus last year.
It was around 4 naira 70.
Okay, what's the difference? 3 naira, 4 naira. Okay, 4 naira is, I'll give you 4 naira last year.
Yeah.
And Fitsin is doing 10 naira this year.
12 naira,
12 naira.
20 kobo.
Okay, so 300% increase.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's interesting. So what do you think, and that's why I'm not so impressed about May and Baker, because they're in the same sector.
Yeah.
So is it only Fitsin that is actually using local content? So we're assuming we're trying to say, okay, these are the ones, the challenges that they had issue with exchange rates, importing. Is it only Fitsin?
No, it's not like what you say. I like that question because the CBN and the federal government, they did kind of intervention for critical sectors, which the healthcare was among them. They gave them access to funds so that as they won interest, which is good. We'll see them, but the performance of these two, we can see there's improvement in that of GSK. We're seeing that one also in Fitsin. We are looking forward to see what will happen. But as to speak now, the two that has what we call out of improve factory that they can do anything. According to, I think the World Health Organization kind of give credit to the two factory for both for me and Baker for Fitsin. They can produce a vaccine. That you see, when you see activities improving in that sector, it's just the positive sentiment that yes, if Nigeria government and that of is it Cuba and that just really recently signed kind of that they start producing a vaccine here locally, and you automatically look which company in Nigeria can go into vaccine production. You can see the life of Fitsin and the me and Baker.
But we're not seeing it in me and Baker.
Like what you just said, I agree with you, because remember when also in 5 years ago, 10 years ago, when federal government approved this vaccine production, that polio vaccine, then the price moved from as low as 2 naira to almost 6 naira 80 kobo before coming down. This also is another one. Let's see if they can utilize this agreement as and if the contract comes to them. That was what you see in activity. It's also rubbing on the smaller ones like Nimet and and Pharmadeco in that same industry. You can see that today, you can see Nimet among the top gainers, will gain almost 9% today because people are seeing opportunity in that sector. For me, it's a positive statement for them. Like Alaji said, most of the companies that are looking inward for their raw materials, they continue to check out what positive number.
But can we agree that when it comes to the pharmaceutical sector, Fitsin is the most profitable?
Most profitable and also the leader.
Okay.
No, that's our following.
Okay, fine. And it's funny when you look at a company that is coming from 3 naira humble beginning. And
they are consistent in their performance. And also that's why I believe all that our followers and investors, they know that I always use this mantra for them that look at the company that is undervalued, is growing earnings, price is going up, and volume is going up. You have positive sentiment for that sector of the company, something is happening. That happened in the life of Vitafoam. From as low as we just said, 2 naira 90 kobo, today it's selling for almost 25 naira in less than 4 years. This is the magic of when a company earning is consistent, and you are seeing that happening every quarter, giving you a number. That number has a way of what imparting price. That's why I tell every investor anywhere, any season is a place or a period that you should always look at, because once these numbers are coming and investors are seeing improved number, they need to do what we call possible go to where it's happening. Sell off the one that is not performing and join the party where there's nice music, because when you see positive earnings, you see positive price going up, you see volume, you see positive sentiment. Also look at your chart, giving you a positive technical chart. That tells you that that company is better. If you look at the chart of Vitafoam, chart of your cap, this Fitsin, Okomo, Presco, that their chart are different. That something is happening in this company.
And they're not just waking up and deciding to sell their cash cow. Imagine Fitsin deciding to sell us to me.
So like the mistake GSK did, like you said, when the foreign investors
which of this companies sold their pension fund home?
ICO.
Okay, how is ICO doing?
No, it's still struggling.
Okay, all right.
No, ICO did not sell their pension fund. What they did, they diversified. They are still part of the legacy pension fund. Insurance.
Okay.
They still hold 40% of the former ICO.
Okay.
But been diluted now to less than 10%.
Okay.
So there are
So how many percent, sir?
10%. I said that 10%.
Okay.
Less than 10% out.
That's
Still less than 10%.
it's still close to zero.
Less than 10%.
No, you see, let me tell you, you better have 5% of performing than 100% that is
Not performing. Okay, sir.
Yeah, if you have 5% in First Bank, Stanbic, you are better off to have even 20% of Sterling or Fidelity. So performing is what matters and rewarding. Because Transcorp is doing very well, but it's not rewarding.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Thank you. I like
So
you
you
for,
have to be rewarding. Yes.
thank you for defending, because we're ready to back them.
for sharing ICO.
Exactly, sharing it. Okay, so let's just look at Airtel Africa. Within these few minutes that we have, so Airtel grew revenue by 21%, and also grew profit after tax by 82%. EPS went up, profit margin went up, and dividend. Dividend. They paid 3 cents.
Yeah.
This full year results for Airtel.
Yeah.
How much did they pay for interim?
Interim should be around there. I think how the figure found that should be around there, that 2 cents or something. But I know that they paid interim and full year. They paid to us. The figure for the interim, I can't have it now immediately.
Okay, and of course, if you're comparing the dividend payouts with MTN, which one is better? I'm not talking of dividend yield.
No, you cannot compare because
okay.
This one pay in naira, this one pay in dollars.
Okay, I'm saying that if we convert the dollar to naira,
yes.
I'm saying if we convert the dollar into naira.
No, you see, there is so many other advantages Airtel that has MTN doesn't have.
Okay.
First, the power value. The power value of Airtel is $1. The power value of MTN is 2 kobo.
2 kobo, yeah.
Not even 50 kobo, 2 kobo.
Yes.
So look at it. You can couple your Airtel in Nigeria and go to London and trade it and get sterling power.
Yeah.
You cannot do that for MTN. You cannot even go to MTN Ghana and trade.
Yes.
So because of these differences, we did not understand Airtel supposed to trade 5 times.
Zoom is at it again. Okay, so now that Airtel and MTN seem to have peculiar differences,
yeah,
does this make this harder to compare the two of them?
No, they are still in the same industry.
Yeah, same industry. But when you compare the results,
you look at some.
There is.
Yeah.
The money market, they will all benefited. But when it comes to 5G, trust Nigerians.
Yeah.
By the time MTN started roaming 5G, you will see switch for the data because Nigerians, they want fast and quick.
Yeah.
And therefore, they need to go and acquire and.
Alaji, I can't. Maybe we should just pray that MTN comes in time and improve this connection.
This our data will be fast and we can talk smoothly. Yes. Thank you very much, sir.
So what I'm saying is, but thank you, Alaji, because our time is fast spent and connection is not
too friendly.
Too friendly. Thank you for that. I'm saying that Airtel is enjoying, of course, foreign exchange.
No, it's enjoying a shareholding structure that support the price.
One, yeah, kind of listing, you can actually arbitrate.
Yeah. That, like just to excuse me, that is why investors in Nigeria should also be very careful too, and let them really have knowledge of investing. I like just make some point here that they should look at. When you can earn FS or Forex, it also help you to hedge against whatever is happening locally here. And in Nigeria, we have about just 3 companies that have dual listing. Steplat, Airtel and ETI, Eco Transnational. And then investors should look at, and at this hour now we're seeing this kind of inflation thing. Where do you belong to? You see the price of what is it called? Steplat today gain almost 8% again, moving from 1,200 to 1,300 ahead of their AGM next week. Tell you that investors are looking at where we can add hard currency that also can be, like you just said, exchange rate is almost 600 naira. No matter what, that's going to improve your return if they are paying you in dollar in Nigeria. I think this is also what we consider when we're investing. But I see that Airtel, for me, if you want to really have a defensive stock, also, it's what should be your portfolio because it helps you to balance your portfolio. But MTN, I tell you that it's a defensive stock, it's a growth stock, and at the same time it's a value stock. It has 3 characteristics in one stock.
And the yield
is
higher than Airtel.
But like you said, it's the operation locally. You can't sell MTN in Ghana But but the what Airtel is in there that you can couple Airtel Nigeria and go to London Stock Exchange and also sell off there and get your pounds there. Now that's why you can see activity there. So,
okay, Alaji, you back?
Yes. Okay. In addition to that, Airtel is Airtel Africa. So you are investing in Airtel across Africa.
Almost 12
and
countries.
That give you, irrespective of the performance of our economy, the other African countries that have Airtel are benefiting from there.
Exactly.
And that's what makes the beauty of Airtel. It's just like UBA.
Yeah.
UBA has 17 countries. So it's not UBA Nigeria.
Yeah.
So it's not only the Nigerian economy that moves it, it's across. The Dangote
yeah.
Dangote now is over 10 countries in Africa.
Yeah.
So Dangote is not Dangote Nigeria, it's Dangote across Africa.
Yes.
And those companies that have this kind of across the country have an advantage over the one that is only in one country.
Okay.
So that means even though Airtel is trading 1,000 plus right now, you still will recommend Airtel against MTN?
Yes, it's a grossly undervalued. And then
at 1,000 plus is grossly.
Airtel Nigeria. Okay. You can buy Airtel Nigeria, couple it, and go to London and trade the same Airtel.
Yes.
Okay.
So here you're talking of Naira, there you're talking of sterling pound.
Yeah.
And it's trading today as 124. So if you convert 124 sterling pound to Naira, what will be the price of Airtel in Nigeria?
In Nigeria.
I understand.
You are very correct, sir.
Thank you, Alaji.
Thank you very much,
Thank you, Alaji.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thanks. Thank you. So we have just 2 more minutes to go. Samber's final thoughts?
Yeah. No, like the earnings, I would say that what stock feed on. That means investors should look the way of or the company where they're investing. When you see that your company is not performing, that earnings will not support the price, you don't need any miracle. Go to where earnings are going up, price is going up, volume is going up. That is where you should be as an investor or a trader, because every investment is against a future. Since you have seen the first quarter of this company, I'll give you an insight what's likely to happen in their Q2, knowing that those companies are able to pass their cost to consumer, are going to sustain the positive number we saw in Q1. Also, don't forget that number we saw in Q2 was better than we saw in 2021 is better than what we saw in 2020. You can see that post-COVID company performance has really improved. It's also to tell you that most of the corporate managers who have in Nigeria, also they are doing well, also they are thinking. I think we say more kudos to our managers here.
Thank you very much, Ambrose. Thanks for joining. And of course, on the final note, don't invest in what you don't know.
Exactly.
It's just simple as that. Now, you don't necessarily have to know how to trade it in real time, but you can always leverage on the knowledge of those people that knows how to trade it. Talking to your stockbrokers, your investment advisors, just know it. And it's not hard.
Analyst,
stock market is not hard. It's just that a lot of people, they already have this, I don't know it, I can't know it, I understand. And that's all. There's already a wall here.
Yeah.
And you can't build a wall and you want to invest. So you need to know it, because stock market is actually sweet when you're making money.
Very interesting.
And it's also not so sweet when you're losing money. So thank you very much, Ambrose. Thanks for joining on the show. This show is on same time next week, Friday, 4:30, same station, Ibran TV. My name is Olayemi Akonde. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Goodbye.